Today I'll show you 3 red flags that are quietly destroying your future if you don't deal with them. Most divorced dads don't even realize that they're stuck in survival mode until it's too late. And look, I'm talking to 1,000 dads every month, and it's the exact same thing. And it's this survival mode mentality. I want to give you the 3 things, the 3 red flags especially that you got to look out for. 3 that were blinded to me because I didn't see them either. And you don't see them. That's what this is for. It's for you to see a little bit of yourself so that you can rebuild and you can grow. And there's something that you can do with this. Listen, this video will not change your life unless you do something with it. This isn't about your ex. It's about you. And if you ignore these 3 red flags, you'll lose years of your life, and it's going to cost your kids. It's going to cost your kids. I saw these same flags in my own divorce. When I was served papers in the Turning Point USA parking lot, I saw them then, and I've seen them in thousands of conversations with dads, like I mentioned before. I want to give you these. Buckle up. Get ready. It's going to be a serious ride. Number 1 is living day to day with no mission. Most dads, they wake up and they react. They react. Bills, texts, lawyers, ex, no direction, right? That's what they're doing, reacting. It's like driving cross country without GPS. You're going to waste gas, you're going to waste time, and eventually you're going to break down. That's what it's like. No direction, no mission, no vision. If you could do something today in this area, this is what I would recommend. This is where I would recommend you start to do. And at the end, I'll give you something that is even more specific that you can do today, right now, that will transform your entire vision and your entire mission. But for right now, I would say it like this. Define a mission for your life in 1 to 2 sentences. And it can't be a better dad. That is not a mission. That is as vague as it gets. What does being a great dad look like to you? If that is your mission. If it's more revenue, what does that look like? How much more revenue? I have guys that say, I want to make more passive income and this and this. What specifically are you trying to do? In sports, there's a specific goal you're reaching. We want to win a championship. We want to be first in this. We want to be first in that. There's a specific goal. The specificity determines the daily steps you need to get there. Define it. And get accountable to it. Your life will transform. Number 2 red flag. Listen closely. Letting emotions run the show. Right? Letting emotions run the show. Divorced dads, they blow up at their ex. They numb out with, Netflix, or they spiral into fear. And that's how you lose custody. That's how you lose opportunities. And that's how you lose your health. It's as simple as that. James 1 verse 20 says this. Human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. That's not how this works. And so you need to decide from vision, not emotion. Journal, pray, step back before reacting. Your vision is going to curb all of those emotions that you're going to feel. Why? Because it's like when you're playing sports, and it's like when you're on the field, and it's like when somebody may do, maybe they did something. Maybe you did get beat on the play. And what do? They start talking trash. Or what do they do before the game? They start talking trash. Why? Emotion. They want to win in here so they can win out there. Your internal mindset, your internal beliefs, your internal vision, your internal clarity, your internal confidence is ultimately determining all of it externally. Internally develops externally. That's what you have to look at for your life. Internal vision, internal mission for your confidence, your clarity, your children, your dad life, your finances, right? Your mindset. Is it ready? Do you understand that? Are emotions running the show? Or do you have that internal vision, internal values, internal character that's riding the show? And that's what I work with each and every one of my clients. Number 3, refusing accountability. Accountability is the gateway drug to freedom. Accountability is the gateway drug to freedom. You want freedom? Then you need accountability. And this is where most dads stay stuck, right? Accountability is not your fantasy football group. Accountability is not even sometimes your men's group because it's there once a week. It's not, your accountability is not there in the dark places. That's the accountability I'm talking to you about. I'm talking about the accountability on how many drinks you're having, how much weed you're smoking, how much porn you're watching, how much TV you're watching, how many books are you reading, how much of your Bible are you reading, how much of your time. Let me see your calendar. Show me your calendar. Show me your friends. I'll show you your future. This is where the dads get stuck and they hide. Why? They're guilty. They're ashamed. They're fearful. They know they're not doing the right thing. You know you're not doing the right thing. Show me your bank account. Show me those systems. Show me the things that you're not proud of. Get accountability in those areas. Get accountability where you're trying to hide, and your life will soar. Freedom is there for you if you get humble enough to let go of it. He who ascends the hill of the Lord, clean hands and a pure heart. Humble yourself under the mighty hand of God. He will exalt you. Bill Campbell, the $1 trillion coach who I love, is a mentor of mine, says this: coaching is about showing you what you can't see. Coaching is about showing you what you can't see. That's why you're here. And most of the time, you guys probably do know what you can't see. I'm just calling it out. I'm just revealing it to you a little bit. If you're not in a group or working with a coach, your blind spots own you, and they're actually directing you. Your blind spots will direct you until you remove them, and your vision will direct you. That's the reality of blind spots, and it hurts, and it sucks, and it's hard, and I know that. But that's also why you're here. That's why you're in this position. That's why you're in a blender, because all of these things have not been accounted for. And I tell you, when I got accountable, when I hired a coach, when I invested more money into myself than I did in my 401k, then I could begin to funnel money into my 401k. Many of you guys, including myself, I was constantly saving money for the future. And it was a big miss for me because I actually needed the money now to develop myself, to develop my habits, to develop my mindset, to develop my mission, to develop my vision, to develop my finances, so that I could put into that even more and greater. So let me give you two options with these 3 red flags. No mission, no emotional decisions, and no accountability. They don't just cost you time, they cost you your kids, your cash flow, and your legacy. Look, I love you, but I love your kids even more because they're the next generation. Your kids are going to get destroyed if you don't do something about your divorce and about you. The statistics are disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting of what your kids go through, whether it's drugs, whether it's addiction, whether it's mental health issues, whether it's suicide, whether it's pregnancy. That's what you're up against if you don't do something drastic. That's why I'm here. If it hits you, join us inside the Ascent Group, weekly coaching, brotherhood. If you are ready to rise and shine and do something you've never done before, you can apply to work with me. See if that's something that's helpful for you, useful for you. And if we're a good fit, those are the 2 options I give you today, guys. This isn't a game. This is reality. The time is short. The time is now. Make a good decision. Do something you've never done before to get the result that you've never had before. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one.